Welcome back to the John and Linetia Show.
I'm thinking about taking on a second job.
Doing what?
Maybe I could run for a political office.
Yeah, sure, they let anyone do that.
Well, yeah, but I'll get you back later.
Make sure you get a lot of sleep.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to like stay up and filibuster or something during that time. But speaking of sleep, you know, I was reading, I saw an article that kind of I want to just talk about. It says getting more sleep at night may help you keep slim.
Sleeping and losing weight or keeping you thin?
Keeping you thin. Keeping you thin. So there's been some type of another study done.
Yeah.
Alas, the study was only done on
Thin people?
no, it was done on twins.
On twins.
On twins. Yes.
Okay.
And this team of experts has said that they monitored, you know, these twins, and for those who got less than 7 hours of sleep at night, their body mass was about, or their BMI is what the doctor tells you,
Body
your
mass
BMI.
index, yeah.
Yes. There was a 70% difference in those who got more than 7 hours per night. Yeah, you know, I'm just not going to have to take this seriously.
Yeah, I don't see how you can isolate. I mean, what if the people who got more than 7 hours of sleep are more active?
Exactly.
And that's why they got more. It was like they needed more rest.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Exactly. The only thing I could see with this being true might be maybe if you're up longer, maybe you're eating more.
Could be.
It could be that.
Could be.
You know, but that wasn't stated in this study.
Yeah.
It didn't say that. But I don't know. Everyone has different genes. You know what I mean? I
have Wranglers.
You have. Yeah, the genes. It doesn't look like you have a butt at all.
Hey!
Yes.
The Brett Favre genes.
The ugly genes.
So I can quickly and easily whip out my wang.
Just like Brett Favre did.
Just like Brett Favre did. And text it to everyone.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. And please don't ever wear those jeans to work ever again. Okay. But, yeah, I'm just not feeling, you know, all these studies just really make me sick. I hate these studies. To me, there's just no basis. You cannot sit here and tell me, oh, more sleep means you're thinner, or less sleep means you're fatter. I just can't, John. I can't deal with this. I mean, I can understand. You know, you have to do a study to show that, you know, scientists are doing something.
Right.
You know, I understand that. But I would have to disagree with this. There are a lot of people, I know people who have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 children and have not gained a pound and get 4 hours of sleep or less at night.
10 children?
Yeah.
Oof.
What?
All right.
What?
What?
What's wrong with that?
They don't have time to eat. They're popping out the children.
I'm pretty sure while during their pregnancy they were hungry.
I don't know. They're eating for 2. Are they popping out little fatties?
Who they're doing studies on?
Well, they're doing studies on little twins.
Yeah, I'm just not happy about this.
ridiculous.
On these studies, you just can't. You just can't listen to everything.
Hey, do you got a
say.
smartphone?
I do.
What kind you got? Well, you got a Droid? You got an iPhone?
Droid.
You got a
Droid.
Yeah, I got a Droid as well.
Yep. Okay.
And of course, whenever we read, you hear any kind of news reports about smartphones, they talk about the iPhone. I have little interest in getting an iPhone myself.
Me too.
And it has everything to do with cost.
Has everything to do with I don't like it. Period.
Well, and I'm not a big. I actually don't have any Apple product. I don't have an iPad.
Me either.
I don't have a tablet. I don't need a tablet. And I don't have an iPod. The thing about tablets that I find is so hilarious is it's kind of like when computers first people were getting computers at home, and here's this great thing where you can use for all of these, and ultimately people were using computers just to play games. Mostly.
Yeah.
So basically was an expensive game system. And from what I see with the iPad, a lot of the iPads are just kind of an expensive video player.
Expensive toy?
It's pretty much, I'm
Okay.
kind of like, okay, so, video player or a book, reader like a Kindle, surf the internet, and it's just kind of like, okay. Anyway, that was not the whole point of this. So, but there was a few stories recently about, every once in a while you hear the story about people who have their smartphones stolen. Generally, it's their iPhone taken away. And in a lot of cases, I guess there's a bit of a rash in the past couple of years. Over 700 electronic devices stolen on the CTA.
Right.
Now, I don't know.
Right.
I think when you have a proliferation of electronic devices, more are going to be stolen. That makes sense. Maybe if they said, how many gold chains are stolen on the CTA, I bet you less. Mostly because people are carrying more electronic devices.
Yes, I guess the robbers, they're not interested in gold chains anymore.
Well, I imagine who isn't interested in gold chains? But what I mean to say is that there's more of an opportunity to grab someone's phone or their iPod or their iPad.
Remember that story about the lady who was having her phone and somebody stole her phone, even and knocked her down the stairs and she died?
Oh, yeah, right,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
sad.
yeah.
Really
I
sad.
saw this guy when he was on the train. Guy came and stole. He stole his Atari 2600. He had the 2600 on the train with a 13-inch black and white TV. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
anyway,
man.
But actually, what's interesting, these stories, and I'm hearing them. It's like, the news outlets are amazed because with the iPhone, with the smartphone, with the Droid, you can get an app. That basically can track down your phone because these phones are connected to GPS. And so someone steals your phone, basically now, you call the police. Police kind of get in touch. You give them kind of the information on how to track down your phone. And in a lot of cases, they're basically just going right to the home of the thief. And I mean, it's very cool. I think it's kind of funny that the mainstream media is still printing these, and it's like, oh wow, like man bites dog. It's like a very odd thing where I look at it and go, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, but it's not odd. We're living in a life where technology is always changing and always getting better and better than it was before. So I don't see why this is so surprising that they found someone. Ooh, we tracked the phone down.
Yeah.
And, we found it sitting right here. It was on someone's couch, and it was dismantled. Well, yeah, I mean, my issue is that you're stealing in the first place.
Right.
That's my thing. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Find something else to do with your time. Why don't you go to school? Why don't you, get a job so you can get your own phone or whatever electronic device you want, and stop making other people's lives miserable.
Indeed.
How about that?
Okay. And that was a public service message from Linetia Haney.
That's right.
We'll be right back after these words from Necco Wafers. Introducing our newest flavor, broccoli.
Broccoli.
That's right. The taste of broccoli, now in a candy.
Yummy. You're listening to the John and Linetia Show.